It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
The NBA season is in high.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
We have the Thunder as the road team for today's Western Conference matchup. Just a single game here at home. After this one, it's back on the road for the Spurs. And, of course, Boris Diaw. With him gone, we'll see how they get along.
You know, what the trade means to me, guys, is they think some of their younger players are ready to spread their wings and take on a little more responsibility. They're going to get more minutes for those guys and allow them to see a little more playing time.
Clearly a forward-thinking deal, you know, and even if his aren't the biggest shoes to fill, it still puts a lot of pressure on your young guys. And let's see if they're ready to fill that void.
Now a chance. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So for Oklahoma City right now, Roberson is out there with Beasley. Then there's Oladipo. Then it's D, and it's Adams in at the 5 spot. So the San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Oladipo misses. Parker with it. Aldridge a screen. Shoots off the screen, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. San Antonio on defense. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
San Antonio with the ball, following the score by Oklahoma City. Parker kicks to Aldridge. The 8-footer, no good. So the Thunder will take it the other way. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
You know what? A lot of three-pointers, but for me, more so, it was the shot selection on those three-pointers. I just felt like they were just too trigger-happy from downtown.
You know, Greg, sometimes you're able to shoot your way out of a slump, but they just kept making things worse. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Quinn Snyder. He talked about the respect he has for the game of LaMarcus Aldridge and how tough it will be for them to slow him down, saying Aldridge is tough because he can score facing up or with his back to the basket. And with his length, it's tough to bother his shot. We'll look to deny him the ball when we can and just try to make it as hard as possible every touch. Kevin, we'll see how successful they are.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Oladipo misses.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And he gets it to go. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Beasley outside. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Now here's Parker. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Outside, Green from outside the arc. Shot is no good. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
Well, they were on the wrong side of a very close matchup last time they met. But what a great game.
And in that game you mentioned, it was a great game. The reserves played a huge role.
Here's Parker. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Good.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Here's Oladipo. He's coming off a 10-point game against Atlanta.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Aldridge a screen. Parker drives in. Beasley with the rebound.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Oklahoma City moving it around. 6 to shoot. Oladipo, good. Spurs trail by 3. The pass to Parker. Lets the 3 fly. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. That's now 8 points for Parker.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Adams dishes to Oladipo. Drops in the layup for 2. Oladipo's got 6 points.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Now Parker. He's got 8. Aldridge a screen. Outside, Green. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Nice stroke from long range. And if he keeps getting those opportunities, he better take them.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
And the Spurs with some changes. Gasol comes in for Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Korver in for Green. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Cantor checked in for Michael Beasley. Now, here's Cantor. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And he also controlled the backboard as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job.
That's good.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Like a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's got to take charge here.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Now, here's Oladipo. 6 points for him. Cantor with a screen on Gasol. Back to Oladipo. Gasol with the rebound.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Kicks to Aldridge, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Boy, he picked him out brilliantly with that feed inside.
The Thunder have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ball game. Here's Cantor, looking for his first basket still in this one. Cantor with the screen on Leonard. Roberson the pass to Cantor. Oladipo against Korver. The putback, it's good on the putback. Cantor's got his first bucket in this one.
Excellent timing on that tip in. That's something that makes him so good. I mean, just great timing in the air around the basket. A gift.
Outside Leonard. Banked in off the glass. Leonard's got his second basket of the night.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
Now, here's Oladipo. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Adams outside. Here's Roberson. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Roberson's got his second basket of the game. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Here we go, San Antonio. Please give it up for the Spurs dance team.
And the Spurs with some changes. Anderson, he's checked in for Aldridge. Bertans comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Mills in for Parker. Then for the Thunder, the Monsters checked in for Steven Adams. Hezonja comes in for Andre Robertson. And Abrinas subbed in for Oladipo.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Here's Hezonja, who provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Anderson with the block. And a beautiful feed. To a monster jam.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Here's the Beast. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta. Shots good by Mills. And now a 7-point Spurs lead.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Right wing. Dishes it to Cantor. They need this, and that one's good. Hezonja's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Just a terrific three-pointer. The defense really had no answers.
And Mills gets to Gasol. Pass to Mills. Gasol a screen. Shot off the screen. The offensive rebound.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Here's the Beast. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Here's Delaney. Got a hand on it. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Korver. And the Thunder making a switch here. Cauley Stein's checked in. Here's Hezonja. 5 to shoot. Out to the wing. Pass to Sabonis. Here's Hezonja. Tries again. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And here's Mills. He has 5. That's to Gasol. No good on that last second.
Here we go, San Antonio. Please give it up for the Spurs Kings team.
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
So the Thunder 5 right now. Oh,
yeah! I mean, just beautiful. And you talk about momentum. That sort of action. Delivers a type of energy to your team that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
And really, in a game, you guys, in a game like this, though, when you have a chance to send a message, you do. And boy, did he ever on that play.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Mills dishes to Dedmon. Outside, Green. Wide open. And another basket for San Antonio. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Oladipo outside. Now the pass to Sabonis. Oh, that's blocked, but he gets it back. Beasley outside. Here's Cauley-Stein, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Thunder have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And that one falls for Cauley-Stein. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for San Antonio. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Adams checked in. Good on both. San Antonio with the ball. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Another one falls for San Antonio.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Leonard with the steal. Offensive rebound. Goes up again. Poked loose. Green kicks to Mills. 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. Green, no luck.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Oladipo, the pass to Cauley-Stein. There's the screen. Pass to Azania. From past the arc. That's good. Azania's got 8.
You've got to be in his jersey before he catches it. You've got to deny him a catch. Otherwise, he'll hurt you from deep.
Aldridge, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Here's Azania after the basket by San Antonio. He dishes it to Beasley. Here's Adams, and it's sent back by Aldridge. And now it's Leonard running. Here we go, all the way.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Here's Azania. 8 points for him. He kicks it to Cauley-Stein. Adams, the pass to Azania. No good. Spurs leading by 5. Mills dishes to Aldridge. Down low. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein.
That's his first personal foul.
The Spurs shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
Parker's checked in for Patty Mills. And then for Oklahoma City, Cantor comes in for Cauley Stein. And it's Roberson in for Hezonja. And Roberson kicks to Oladipo. Beasley the screen. Oladipo with the ball. Now Green defending. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Parker with it. 8 points for him. Feeds to Dedmon. Nobody near Leonard. Buries it from three-point range. Leonard's got 11 points.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Oladipo, the pass to Cantor. Tipped away. And Parker comes with the help. Here's Oladipo. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And there's the feed to Aldridge. Left block shot on the way, and the shot is good. And now it's an 11-point Spurs lead. Thunder have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
Yeah, you can see they've gave up a lot of points here in this run, and he just wants to break the momentum before this thing gets out of hand.
And, you know, that's a huge part of a coach's job, making sure you keep your guys in the best position possible at all times. So I like this timeout.
The dish to Cantor. Here's Adams, and he goes in for the dunk.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
So it's San Antonio now. The Thunder making the shot. Now here's Oladipo. He's got 8. Beasley with a clean look. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Parker dishes to Aldridge. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Parker. And that's now 10 points for LaMarcus Aldridge. Thunder trailing by 9. Oladipo outside. He feeds it to Cantor. Back to Oladipo. Cantor sets the pick for Oladipo. 6 on the shot clock. The shot's good from Cantor. Cantor's got his second bucket tonight. San Antonio calls timeout.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
And the Spurs with some changes. Pau Gasol is checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Kyle Anderson comes in for Leonard. And it's Korver in for Daniel Green. And then for Oklahoma City, the Beast comes in for Michael Beasley. And it's D in for Oladipo. Now here's Parker. 8 points for him. Gasol wide open. He fires. And that's good for 2. Gasol's got his first bucket of the night. There's a screen by Cantor. Here's Delaney. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. This is his first free throw of the game. Both good from the line that time.
We're getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
And it's starting to pay dividends. They've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it in this second.
Bertanis, he's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. The Monsters checked in for the Thunder. Passes it to Abrinas. Three-pointer, and that one's good. Abrinas has got his first 3 points of the game.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Now Parker. Gasol a screen. Parker kicks to Gasol. The kick out to Anderson. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Thunder trailing by 6. Delaney covered by Parker. D passes to Cannon. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Let's take a moment now, Kevin, to see how the Spurs are doing in the NBA statisticals currently. Tops in scoring, first in assists. And they're also #1 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals. An aggressive team that ball hawks very effectively.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses. And I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
Now here's Korver. Gasol dishes to Parker. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Tony Parker just giving them fits. He has 8 points, and he's done a good job distributing the ball as well.
And you can't really place a value on what that means to a team. His passing has really helped their cause.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And Tony Parker drops them both.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Man, and it's really served them well. Seeking out the contact you mentioned and putting pressure on the defense.
Here's Sabonis. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Delaney. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
There's the pick. Parker outside. Pass to Bertens. The 3. They grab their own miss, and the foul on the Monster. The Spurs making a switch here. Mills is checked in.
Mills.
Here's Mills. 7 points in the game. Here's Gasol, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on Enes Kanter.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Spurs have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. First one falls for him. And so Gasol nails them both.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
1:22 left in the first half of basketball. They set the pick to the inside. It's deflected. Stolen by Anderson. Kicks it to Korver. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Roberson. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Cantor kicks to Roberson. Dishes to Cantor. Abrinas the pass to D. Misses the three. San Antonio leading by 7. To the paint. Here's Korver. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Here's Delaney. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Boy, after having a tough time in the first, he's managed to turn it around nicely this quarter.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Outside Korver. There's the pick. The pass to Mills. Drains it from beyond the arc. Mills has got 10 points in the game. Here's Delaney, and it's blocked. And he recovers it. And the first half is now in the books. Spurs lead by 10. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. They never trailed by more than 3 points, and it was neck and neck the entire period. In the second quarter, they imposed their will on the game and built a 10-point lead at the half. And if things continue to go the same way after the break, they're threatening to run away with this one. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how San Antonio? That does it for halftime as the game is just about set to get going.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And the defense was soft in that first half, and he took advantage every chance he could. And boy, was he throwing it down hard.
Yes, sir. He has had too many uncontested runs to the hoop. But even if a defender's gotten there, it's been posterized time.
Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Aldridge out there with Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Parker in at the point guard position. That's the San Antonio 5. Adams dishes to Beasley. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Up high and down hard with the one-hander.
Got a little extra forceful with that one, didn't he? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I think that's going to rouse up his teammates, no doubt.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
And Oladipo, here we go. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Oladipo's got 10.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
And he gets it to go.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Pass to Adams. Here's the screen. Here's Roberson. Back to Adams. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Outside, Green. He dishes it to Parker. Unloads from 13. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Here's Roberson. To the middle. Green with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Hezonja, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
All right, fans, one more time. Keep it going for your Silver Dancers.
Parker with the steal. They push it up 4-on-3 and finished off by Leonard.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Green with the block. Outside Leonard. Over in the corner, Green. They get it back. Puts up the baby hook. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Leonard playing extremely well. 15 points, and he was able to come up with one steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
Leonard hits them both. Thunder trailing by 14. To the inside. Here's Adams. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them two chances at the free throw line here. For Oklahoma City, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. They throw good, Adams. And so Adams nails both of them. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And the wide open shot from Green. Here's Dedmon, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Dedmon's got the lead up to 14 now for the Spurs. Oklahoma City's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Oladipo outside. It's stolen by Green. And Parker with a clear path to the hoop. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
Thunder trailing by 16. And Oladipo kicks to Beasley. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance.
Yeah, he was one step ahead of him the entire way.
Cauley Stein, he's checked in for D. San Antonio leading by 14. Parker passes to Aldridge. Inside. Aldridge a screen. A 3 from Leonard. Moves back up. They kick it out to Green. Outside Leonard. Feeds it to Dedmon. Beasley with the steal. Can't hit. Good D by Parker.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Thunder trailing by 14. Oladipo outside. To the paint. Here's Adams. And stolen by Aldridge. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. Can't connect from short range.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Parker against Oladipo. Deflects the pass. And here is Parker. He's got 10. Leonard kicks to Parker. And it's blocked by Adams. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Oladipo's running. Looking to end his cold spell. And the layup good by Parker. Parker's got 12 points in the game. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Spurs?
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've been offensive defensively tonight because they've really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals and deflections. Yeah, no doubt about that one with the over-the-back call.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to take him for a ride right there. Easy call.
Pau Gasol's checked in for the Spurs. And then for Oklahoma City, Cantor checked in for Adams. And Abrinas subbed in for Michael Beasley.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
There's a screen by Cantor. Leonard with the steal. In transition, here come the Spurs. Count that one. 16 points for Tony Parker.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Hazanya. Off target from outside. San Antonio with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Good.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
And he clearly doesn't like what's going on out there right now.
Would you? I mean, how could he like what's happening? Really had to take a time out there and try to figure out a way to derail their momentum.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Mills was checked in for Tony Parker. Checked in for Oklahoma City. Abrinas the pass to Sabonis. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
The Thunder have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. San Antonio leading by 19 points. And Mills kicks to Aldridge. Powered down after the assist, let him into the lane.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Oklahoma City's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Cantor sets the pick for Oladipo. Off the pick. Back to Cantor. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Cantor's got 7 points. Mills dishes to Gasol. Another shot. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Spurs have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
Taking 2 shots.
Leonard hits them both.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Here's the beast, guarded by Green. Here's Cantor, and Gasol sends it back.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Oladipo outside. Inside. That's good from Cantor on the assist by Oladipo. Oladipo's got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And Aldridge slams it in.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
The Thunder have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Sabonis, the pass to Cantor. 1:43 left here in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Sabonis. And he uses the glass on the layup.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in the second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
And Mills gets to Gasol. The feed now to Aldridge. Double team on Aldridge. Here's Gasol. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. And that's now 6 points for Pau Gasol. Passes to Sabonis. Here's Azania. He's covered by Leonard. Here's Azania. He's got 8. The alley-oop and the rejection by Leonard. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Boy, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time and time again here.
There's a screen by Cantor. Oladipo goes in. And the shot is good. Oladipo's got 12 points in the game.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
He kicks to Cantor. Pass to Hazania. From 18 feet away. And some nice... defense there to end the quarter. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's San Antonio running away with it. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land. Shooting 50% on the three ball here. So for Oklahoma City right now, they've got Adams. G out there with Andre Robertson. Then there's Beasley, and it's Cauley Stein in at the 4 spot.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Mills with it. There's the triple. They grab their own miss. Here's Gasol. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
The dish to Beasley. Stolen by Anderson. Oh, and here comes Anderson all alone. And that one's good.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The 3 from Mills. And Robertson pulls it down. And here are the Thunder now. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter.
San Antonio foul call. Donis Bertans. That's his second personal foul.
Here's Delaney. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And Mills kicks to Gasol. To the middle. Mills dishes to Anderson, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
San Antonio leading by 21. And there's the pass to Bertens. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they're going to have a hard time climbing back into this game if they continue to defend like that.
Here's Roberson, guarded by Korver. Roberson gets the bucket.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now, here's Mills. Gasol's in the post. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Oladipo's checked in. Beasley the screen. Delaney covered by Mills. Shoots from 14. No good from Beasley.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories. Rebounds just being one of them.
Tries from the block, and it's Gasol getting it to go. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Adams outside. Here's Roberson. He feeds it to Oladipo. Adams with it. Gasol covering. 5 to shoot. And that one is good by Beasley. Now Mills. Passes it to Bertens. On the wing, Korver. To the middle. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Korver.
Maybe the ball was a little slick. I don't know. That's a pass he should have handled, though.
San Antonio making a switch here. Dedmon's checked in. Tyler Zeller's checked in for Oklahoma City. Muhammad comes in for Andre Robertson. Beasley kicks to Muhammad. Pass to D. Dishes it to Oladipo. And there's the pass to D. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
That's good.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
And here now the Thunder. Kicks it to Zeller. Inside. That's tipped. San Antonio leading by 23. Outside Korver. Shoots. Korver missing again.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. They set the pick. Anderson with the ball, and Zeller picks him up defensively.
No way to mess that one up, Kevin. I mean, he powered it down with both hands.
Not this guy. He is a superb finisher.
And when he gets near the hoop, guys, he is a tour de force.
Beasley the screen. Oladipo outside. Passes it to D. Back to Oladipo. Clock at 4. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Impressive fadeaway right there. And 12 points for Beasley.
Kevin, gorgeous fadeaway there. I mean, that's one way to beat some tight defense.
Pass to Bertens. Down low, here's Korver, and it's denied. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. B's checked in for San Antonio. D comes in for Patty Mills. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Abrinas is checked in for D.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
And Oladipo, here we go. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times. Spurs leading by 21. And here's Anderson. Pass to Murray. To the middle. The kick out to Anderson. Lock at 6. Edmond passes to Bertens. With 1 on the clock, he dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
The Spurs have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. And now a fast break for the Thunder. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Well, I like what they're doing inside here in the second half. I mean, they're still trailing, but they're showing a lot of grit down low in the paint.
LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for San Antonio. Adams, he's checked in for the Thunder. Roberson comes in for Muhammad. And Forbes kicks to Aldridge. And Andre Robertson is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. D, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. On defense, Oklahoma City. They trail by 18. Oklahoma City's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
To the paint, here's Adams. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Adams has got 6 here in this quarter.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball. Guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
And Oladipo, here we go, misses from close range.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
They set the pick. Here's Roberson. Bangs home the trifecta.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Murray dishes to Dedmon to the inside, 11 feet away, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. 18 points for Aldridge.
And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, it's staring us right in the face, and we've been around long enough to know when a game is over. And this one is in that category.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for San Antonio.
Clark, their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
Yeah, Kevin, they had their way in the paint, and those are all high-percentage shots.
And, guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
They really do. I mean, there's one more game to play in this season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I'd have to believe the sweep will be in order.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Kawhi Leonard. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Here's Delaney. Got a hand on it, but they'll get another chance. Goes back up, and he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Pertinis. The three-pointer, no good. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, LaMarcus, a fine performance for you individually, and it certainly seemed like this team was working well together. What was the key to that?
We playing defense. I thought in the second half, our defense was, a whole lot better. I thought, I played well up there too. So, I just went to work tonight.
LaMarcus, great job. Guys, back to you.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them to... And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure.